up, right? Which is
Exactly.
the principle from email. I used the Kahoot. I didn't knew about this feature of Kahoot, but it was really useful, I guess. I tried my best to make it an inductive presentation. So I used first I showed them the form, and then I introduced them how to ask about age, how to ask about email, and okay, and choice. I think I gave them in some moments when I did the exercise, asking them to choose their names and their it was name and nationality, and integration of skills as I asked them to listen, write, speak, read, monitoring as well. I think that's it.
Okay. Where do you identify these principles? In which moments of the lesson can you tell me?
All of
For
them.
example, choice.
Choice. For example, when I asked them to, I don't know if you remember, but I asked them to do an exercise where they had to choose a name, a last name, and a nationality. And
I remember that.
Think, they didn't get quite well what they had to do, but the point,
why not?
Because I have to grade my English, and I speak. I think I speak very fast, and I think it's sometimes it's hard for them to understand me.
So what do you have in mind when you say I have to grade my English for them to understand me? What do you have in mind? Have you thought about that?
Yes, I think that I need to give shorter instructions, and maybe I could write on the board, for example, choose name, last name, nationality, talk to your friend, something like that. And when I'm talking, I have to use body language as well, and maybe model a little bit more.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So let's think about that activity specifically. You asked me to choose a name, right?
Yes.
So how would you do that now that you thought of these things? To grade, to model, to write on...
I think that first I would put on a slide written first name, last name, and nationality, and elicit from them if they know the meaning of these things, and then I think I would maybe explain very shortly, maybe model with a student by saying like my first name is Beatriz, my last name is Guzmão, my nationality is Brazilian, or I'm from Brazil, something like that. Does this increase my talking time?
Well, one thing at a time. So you would model, perfect.
Yes.
Oh, my name is Beatriz, my last name is Guzmão, and I am from Brazil.
Okay.
So I am your partner, and you're modeling with me. Okay. And what would I have to do?
And then I would explain them to...
No. Go back. Yes, you are. Suppose you're modeling with me. So you said, "Oh, my first name is Beatriz, my last name is Guzmão, and I'm from Brazil."
I think I would ask you, "What's your first name?" Then you would say, "What's your last?" I would probably model with a good student because he would so I would ask, "What's your first name? What's your last name? And where are you from?"
And and after modeling with me, a very good student, thank you very much. What would you do?
I think I would have to check if they really understood the activity, but
how would you check?
Maybe asking them, because I ask them, but they sometimes don't. I just do everything okay, or so far so good.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But
But
sometimes they don't understand what they say.
okay.
And then
So my suggestion is, after this first model with a very good student, I agree with you, I would ask this very good student to model with another student.
okay.
So now Jorge asks another student. What's
Okay.
my name is Jorge. My first name is Jorge. My last name is Braga, and I'm from Brazil. Hey, Ju, what's your first name? What's your last name? Where are you from? And the person would answer. And then I would ask, is that okay?
Okay.
What do you have to do?
Okay.
O que vocês têm que fazer? What do you have to do? And then the student would say, a gente tem que perguntar. You have to ask. Repeat. You have to ask.
They speak lots of Portuguese in class.
Because they don't have the language. Don't worry. But you have to insist. What do you have to do? If you see faces like this, if nobody answers, o que vocês têm que fazer? But give a time, okay? What do you have to do? Explain to me. What do you have to do? O que vocês têm que fazer? What do you have to do? And then they will explain in Portuguese. A gente tem que perguntar, what's your name? Just a second. You have to ask. Repeat. You have to ask. And then the student, you have to ask, what's your name? What else? What's your last name? Where are you from? Write on the board. Okay. Oh, clear? Nice. Maria and Pedro. João and Maria, I don't know. And then you set the pairs. Or they stand up, they mingle, right? For a song, for them to walk around. When you stop the song, a very agitated song, when you stop the song, they stop and they talk to the person who is closer to them. Give them a piece of paper for them to write down. And then you make it meaningful, right? Okay. Because then they sit down after they ask 3 people, 4 people in the classroom, they sit down again and then they report. This is Maria das Dores. She is from Rio de Janeiro. It would be meaningful. I don't know. In this case, I asked them to ask where they are from, but the neighborhood. Because asking where are you from, everybody's going to say, I'm from Brazil. Where are you from? I'm from Rio. Everybody's from Rio. 1 or 2 are not. 1 or 2 is not, sorry. But if you ask, okay, where are you from? I'm from Campo Grande. I'm from, and then it makes it more meaningful. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So nice. Very good, Beatriz. Grade your language.
Okay.
Model.
Is there a technique for grading language?
In this case, as you said, I use mimes. I use small chunks. Listen, write, open your books. Okay? Page 10, put on the board. Go to page 10 and write page 10 or P10, all right? Nothing like, now I want you to go to page 10 and do exercise 5. You're going to complete the sentences, blah, 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 and then, they are puzzled, all right? So it's little by little. Guys, now open your books and speak naturally. Open your books, and then you have your book in your hands. Open your books to page 10. Right on the board, page 10. Are we together? Open your books, page 10, and then you observe. Everybody is there. Okay, now guys, exercise D. And then put exercise D. Okay, everybody? What's the exercise? D. Very good. All right. Now, look. And then you open on the board, exercise D. Complete. Read and complete. You do one with them. Okay. Can you help me here? João, gap, from Brazil. João, gap from Brazil. João, help me. João is, João are, João am. João is teacher. Thank you. Then you write, and then you ask them to read. Everybody together. Listen, João is from Rio. Everybody, João is from Rio. Everybody, João is from Rio. And then you work on the intonation. João is from Rio. Joãozinho, Mariazinha, the boys, the girls. At this phase, it's very good to work on intonation and pronunciation. All right? Show me the contraction. João's from Rio. João's from Rio. Try, guys. João's from Rio. Okay, and they like this. Okay, because they put together. Then you choose a volunteer to do number 2. Can anybody volunteer? Number 2, volunteer. Nobody. Help me. Maria, blah, blah, blah. Carioca. Maria is, are, or am? Anybody? Am. Maria am. Maria am. Is that okay, guys? And then you go. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Question?
No.
Okay, so this was the... you gave them choice. This is very good because you gave them choice. Another thing about this choice at this level, because they don't understand very well, it's very complex for them to, when you say, choose a name, okay, choose a first name, a last name, and a nationality. Invent. It's complex for them. Because you are using a lot of words they don't understand. I want you to invent a name, even though invent is a cognate we can understand, but they don't know exactly what you want, okay? So at the beginning, for beginners, instead of asking them to invent, I give them slips of paper with names.
Okay. All right.
I prefer to be on a safe side for them not to be puzzled. Okay? Now, asking them is wrong? No. If you have false beginners. But I noticed that in that group, there are real beginners.
Yes.
People that are the beginning and they are not confident. They are afraid. Yeah? So when I have this...
There is a girl, Amanda, she's with us since the 2nd week. And there is another one, Tayana, she has just started, like, on the previous week. She's even more lost than, because she's a beginner and she's even more lost.
Okay. So you can, instead of asking, you have to invent a name, and then they... I have to fazer o quê? All right? Because for us, Bia... Oh, sorry. Can I call you Bia?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. For us, Bia, it's the language is natural. We already speak that. So it's, you know... But for a person who doesn't understand a word, it's really hard. Everything is hard. Even the simplest thing can puzzle people. And remember, they are adults. Adults are always afraid of exposing themselves. Tô perdido aqui, não tô entendendo nada, mas eu vou ficar quieto porque tá todo mundo entendendo. I am the only one who's not understanding. Everybody's understanding, and then, I will keep here. And then they go home, they don't say anything, and one day they give up because they don't want to feel embarrassed, okay? So the more you can give them, the better it is at the beginning. So when you want them, when they have to invent something, because I agree with you, to practice what's your name, where are you from, you're going to be saying your name how many times, right? And it's necessary, as you did, to offer practice. So they need to use other names. One exercise I have seen and I use it is using famous couples, all right? So like Romeo and Juliet.
They can role play like, what's your name? You know,
Yes, and then
Angelina. Okay.
yeah, not anymore, but Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt when they were married. Okay, and but then there is an aim for that. They
Mhm.
have to find their partner. I am
Nice.
Brad Pitt, you are Angelina Jolie. So I have to go around asking people till I find my Angelina Jolie. Do you understand?
Nice.
So it makes,
Yes, yes.
it's a drill because they are repeating. What's your name? Where are you from? What's your first name? What's your last name? Where are you from? And it's meaningful because there is a gap. I am looking, there is a reason for talking. I am looking
Mhm.
for my soul heart. Okay? I'm looking
Uh-huh.
for my lover. I am Romeo, you're Juliet. Where is Juliet? Where is Juliet? Then you go around.
Okay,
This
nice.
is the principle of the communicative approach, to have a reason to talk. Okay, so I'm
Mhm.
looking for someone. And this is what people do, for example, at the airport when they write the name on a piece of paper, when
Mhm.
they are waiting for somebody at the airport. Okay, clear?
Clear, yes.
This is my contribution for you. It doesn't mean
Okay.
that this is the right or the wrong thing and what you did is right or wrong. Okay?
Mhm.
I was
Okay.
talking to Sergio before you. The intention of this conversation is not to set what I say, what I do. I have to do now what George said. No, it's for you to think. I'm giving you
Okay.
ideas. You are asking me things and I am contributing. All right?
Okay, all right.
Very nice. Now, in this lesson, what the students had to learn,
What the students, sorry?
in this lesson?
You mean vocabulary or
The
grammar?
topics.
The
Yeah, the
topic.
topics.
How to fill a form,
Uh-huh.
um, the alphabet, um, and the possessive adjectives. Um, what else? Um, Numbers from
Mm-hmm.
20 to 100. Oh my God. I
Mm-hmm. And they were also supposed to talk about their name, first name, last name.
first
Uh,
name, email, age, address, lots of things. There were lots of things. First name, yes, all of this, yes.
uh-huh. And what's your opinion about it?
I think there was a lot for just one lesson.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah. All right. So what can you do from now on?
Split.
And
I
choose one or
exercise.
two, a piece of language to teach.
Okay,
So
all
if you
right.
want to teach, if you want to teach, how do you spell? My suggestion is you can comfortably work with what's your first name, what's your last name, how do you spell? And you
Mm-hmm.
would have to practice the alphabet. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't include the rest.
Mm-hmm.
I would have forgotten the rest. Okay.
Okay. I have seen with them some of these things. They have already seen first name, last name, where are you from, some numbers from 1 to 20. They have seen some things already. So it wasn't everything new, but I still agree that it was a lot of things for them.
Yeah, and mainly because you are having students joining the group,
Yes, this is hard.
and then even if you have already dealt with that, some of them have already seen that, the new
Mm-hmm.
ones haven't, and then when you propose loads of things for this newcomer is even more frightening because oh my god, I have lost all these things because some people here are
Mm-hmm.
doing that and I
Mm-hmm.
am not. Will I have a chance? Will I be able to? All right. So if you split, as you said, and I totally agree with you, I split, work on one or two, and then you have more opportunity to they have more opportunity to practice. For example, the alphabet, you had a very interesting idea. There were the words United Kingdom, yeah, and they had to come out with the first letters, UK, USA. There was this practice with the alphabet. There was this, you showed the video with the alphabet. There was this exercise. Was there any other exercise to practice the alphabet?
They had to ask each other, how do you spell your name? And then...
Okay. So you showed the video. Then they had that exercise with the letters. And then how do you spell? Do you believe that they were confident enough to spell?
I think I have seen this with them before, so
that's okay.
Some of them, but the students that arrived after that, no.
Okay. Alphabet is something really hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's really simple, but there are many letters, okay? So my suggestion would be offering more activities. Okay. Whenever you propose something new, mm-hmm. offer at least 2 controlled activities. Mm-hmm. If they do it well, you go to a freer activity, mm-hmm. and then you go to a production. The production okay. would be, how do you spell? Okay, your name. This would be the production. So okay. The video would be the context, right? Mm-hmm. And then I would elicit the alphabet, mm-hmm. right on the board. I would repeat, ask them to repeat. Generally, I use a ball, and then I make them throw the ball and say the alphabet. Yeah. Okay?
Yes, I did.
And then I throw it on A, B, C, and then they make a mistake, go back again. A, B, C. After doing that, I make 2 groups. And they do in groups, or 3 groups, depending on the number of students, okay? In that group, you could have 3 groups. And then they practice on their own, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that I would have the opportunity to listen. And I take notes of the ones they make mistake. Mm-hmm. When they finish, I write on the board, I elicit the pronunciation, all right? Okay. Then I propose a dictation. And then I dictate the words they already know. Mm-hmm. Like, they know, what's your name? Nice to meet you. How are you? So I dictate these words. H-O-W. Number 2. N-I-C-E. Mm-hmm. I am revisiting. I am practicing the new language. Mm-hmm. And they are writing down. After doing that, I ask them to make sentences with the words I dictated. So the word how. Make a sentence with how. Make a sentence with nice, etc. I am optimizing the dictation. It's not a dictation for a dictation. There is a reason for the dictation. After that, I would ask them, I would make a competition. Group A versus Group B. Group A chooses 10 words to dictate to Group B, and Group B 10 words to dictate to Group A. And then they can dictate spelling, all right? Good. After that, I go back to the alphabet. And then they have to say the alphabet, but starting from the last letter to the first letter. W, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just to be fun, And then they can't, no problem, because they're trying. Good. And then I propose a dialogue. So now you are at the library, and you have to talk to the receptionist. What questions the receptionist asks you? I elicit. Jorge, what's your name? It's a good question. What's your last name? Very good. What else? Someone would say, where are you from? I don't know. I would put on the board. And I would include, if they don't say, how do you spell? Okay, so you have to practice how do you spell. So they go around. One is the receptionist, the other is the the client, and then they would mingle and say that. Okay, so you see, this is what we call scaffolding, all right? Little by little. Questions?
No.
No. Okay, so what is your homework? I am proposing everybody a homework, a piece of homework, okay? I want you to choose one part of this lesson and plan in a different way.
Okay. I have a Flex One group tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And it's
tomorrow.
the same lesson. The same lesson.
Wonderful.
I will be putting everything into practice tomorrow.
Very nice. So you have 2 classes tomorrow, right?
Yes, I have.
You can think how you are going to split it. In the first part of the class, what am I going to teach in the first part, and what I'm going to teach in the second part? What do you think? Yes. This is my suggestion. And then we can talk about again in our next meeting, and you tell me what you did.
Okay.
Do you think it's going to help you?
Yes. Okay. Because I think that what I was kind of lost, because at the beginning I was following everything by the book, so I was using all the exercises from the book. So I think I got a little lost, but now I understand that like I don't have to follow everything. I think I have to split the topics like to contextualize better, let's say like that.
Exactly.
So I'm still trying to figure out how am I going to do this with Unit 1, because I have to finish Unit 1 tomorrow, but I will.
It's Flex 1, right? Let me just take a look here, just a second. Yeah. This is
this one. I would have to teach them 1C and the practical English.
1C? 1C.
Yes.
It's page 8, right?
Yes. I don't know if there will be a lot of these practical English part in the test. I don't know. I will have a look in the test.
Yeah, take a look. Yeah. All right. So when you look at the book, yeah, this is what you see. Okay.
Yes.
There are lots of things here. Okay. And so, as you said, how am I going to deal with that? All right. So they have here, the first thing is vocabulary, classroom language. Look at the pictures of the classroom. Match the words and the pictures. Then there is a list of words, there is a picture. So this is the productive vocabulary, probably. You have to teach these words, right? Then there is a listening. Then there is page 150. And when we go to page 150, what do we find?
Lots of classroom language.
Yeah, close the door, open your books, okay? And then you go back, letter D, listen and follow the instructions. Then you have this pronunciation thing, but it's O-U, phone, boot, car. Look at these common abbreviations. Can you say any of them in English? Okay, CNN. Then you have letter C, complete. So, complete the alphabet again, listen and circle, practice, personal, very important. Okay, so basically here you have one lexical objective, so you have to teach the vocabulary, and you have pronunciation, but in fact pronunciation here is the alphabet, okay? This is the most important thing. So you have 2 objectives here, vocabulary and the alphabet. So you could start teaching the vocabulary, all right? And you could use the how do you spell to practice this vocabulary.
Could I play hangman with them using?
Yeah. All right. But first, you have to introduce the words Okay?
Yes, yes.
After introducing the words, you check the pronunciation, like a repetition, okay? Board, chair, computer. What I do is, first I repeat and I ask them to listen. Listen. And then I say board, chair, computer, desk, door, picture, table, wall, window. Listen again. Board, chair, computer, desk. And then I start pointing. Board, chair, computer, desk, door. Oh, picture. Oh, more natural.
Okay.
Then I ask them to listen and repeat after me.
Okay.
But I ask them to stand up and follow me. Board, door, desk, and everybody repeating. It's something fun, okay? After that, just they sit down and then they have to repeat for me to listen. Okay, everybody. Board, chair, good, nice, thank you. Now repeat João and Maria, Pedro and Teresa, in pairs. Repeat to your partner. I model, okay?
Okay.
So, Jorge and Bia. Board, chair, computer, desk, door. If it's wrong, you correct me. No, Jorge, door, no, door. Sorry, door. Thank you, Bia. And then picture, tablet. No, table. Thank you, Bia, table, wall, window. So I model, then I model again with another student, then a student and a student, and then everybody in pairs, they repeat. After doing that, I dictate, okay? In different ways. For example, can be a mime dictation. I mime and they have to write the word. Or I say the word and they have to draw. I would do this. I would say the word and they would have to draw the word. Because then they would be printing the image and associating the image with the sound. Okay? So it's phonological aspect and the meaning. Right? Good. After that, I would propose them a competition. Draw an image. Okay? Someone has to mime and then someone has to write it. Okay? I would play with them in different ways with these words. And then I would go to the alphabet. Okay, so how do you spell chair? I would write this question. How do you spell chair? How do you spell chair? Oh my God. How do you spell chair? C-H-A-R-I. Can you repeat after me? C-H-A-R-A-I-R. Okay. And how do you spell door? Can you help me? And see if they can say it. All right? D-O-R. And then I would go. All right?
Okay.
Suggestion. I don't know. Right. You could go. All right? But then you don't need to worry about all these things. After doing so, I would ask them to match the picture and the numbers, the words, okay?
I think this exercise C is interesting because it might help them with the pronunciation of the
It is very interesting. But I would do this after letter D. First, I would do letter D.
Okay.
Then, because this is very simple for us, but the students feel I don't know why, but they feel very confused with this train, A, H, J. They don't understand that the exercise is focusing on the pronunciation A. Some students don't see the connection between train and H, for example. You see? So they get a little bit confused, even though it's a very intelligent exercise. The weak students feel puzzled. Mas por que tem H e trem? Do you understand? Because they don't see that it's not H, It's the A in H, all right? And they feel lost. So that's why I do this at the end, after practicing, okay?
Okay.
And page 9, it's a listening and speaking. But what is the most important thing here in this listening and speaking?
To be able to fill a form, maybe.
Exactly, yeah. And be able to ask, what's your first name, what's your last name? But you see, you have everything here. Have you taught all these things?
From this page?
Yeah.
In the
I
classroom?
mean, no. Tomorrow you're going to teach. Have you taught them first name, last name, country, city, age, address, zip code, email, phone number, cell phone number? Have you taught all of this?
No, I have taught first name, last name, country, city, and phone number and cell phone number.
Okay. So I would start with this first name, last name, country, city, and phone number. And then I would propose an activity for them to use this what they know. Okay.
I could do the paper with information, and they could practice.
Could be the warm up, all right?
Yes.
And then I would introduce email, address, because I wouldn't introduce age.
Yes, not age, okay.
Why not? Because the question for address is, what's your address? Zip code, what's your zip code? Email, what's your email? So it's a question they already know. Not how, yes. So I would work on these three. I would practice a lot at and dot, because they forget, right? And address also, because they have to invert the number and the name, yeah. And separately, on another day, I would work age.
Okay.
Because age is something confusing. Okay. They tend to say, I have 10 years.
Okay.
When they are false beginners, right? So I would save a special class for how old are you? How old is your mother? How old is your father, right?
Okay.
So think about it. It's a nice opportunity, because you will have to teach it again tomorrow, all right? And then you're going to tell me the changes you made and how it worked, okay? Think about the instructions.
To make another lesson plan?
No, Bia.
No.
Let's not make it hard for you. Otherwise, lots of things to do. Okay, and you have to work. And yeah, imagine, write lesson plans, blah blah blah. I just want you to do based on what we discussed. Divide, offer more practice, okay, before going on. When can we talk again? Can we talk? Is it possible for you to talk to me next week?
Yes. Can it be on Friday?
Can it be? Let me just check my agenda here.
It's because I am teaching all the other days, and the teams group I had, remember, in Leblon, I won't have them anymore because the manager will send me to a kids tree group in Botafogo. It's Ibewin, and so other teacher will be taking my place, because she said that Botafogo is closer to me, and she didn't, and I use it to go there just to teach 1 hour, and then I live in Meyer, so she sent me to Botafogo.
Oh, nice. Did you like it?
Yes.
Oh, nice. So let me take notes here, because
yes.
Yeah. Let me go to the folder. This is important information for me.
So the teams one group I have
no longer exists, but you will have a kids. Let me find it. Okay, just a second. Here it is. Okay. So now you have Beatriz. So you have a flex 1, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7:30, 8:45, Nova America.
Yes.
You have flex 1, Saturday, 10:45 to 1:15, Nova America. You have a basic, no?
Basic, yes.
Okay, basic 1, Mondays and Wednesdays, 6 p.m. to 7:30, Nova America. And you have now, not anymore, teens 1, you have a kids what?
Kids 3. It's in Belin. I don't know where is the school yet, but it's in Botafogo. And it's from 5:40 to 6:40. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
5:40 to 6:40.
Yes.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's in Botafogo.
Yes.
Okay. Nice. It's a school. When are you starting?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. So you have to find out the school, right?
Yes. The manager will text me, but she says it's near the subway school.
Okay, all right. And this group is starting now?
So she said that she still doesn't know because she don't know if they are starters or if they already have some background. So she asked me.
No, my question is, this group is starting now?
Yes.
Okay. You are not substituting a teacher.
No.
It's from the very first day. Okay. Just a second. All right. If you, as soon as you get, do you have the material or anything?
The material tomorrow at Nova America, but I will check on Wiki because there are lots of stuff there. So I will check on Wiki.
Okay, and if you need help, you can send me a message. Talk to me, okay?
Okay, all right.
Don't worry, because it's Friday, it's Saturday, midnight, no problem. Talk to me, all right? Because it's a kids 3. Kids is a bit different. There is routine. You need a song, okay, to start the class. So take a look at in our Google Classroom. I post lots of suggestions. So take a look, okay, at the routine. It's necessary to have the agenda, a song to start, a song to finish, okay? All these things. All right. If you want to plan the lesson and send me, but you don't need to send me a lesson plan. You just send me what you have in mind to check anything with me. You can. I am available. Now, let me see if next Friday, because I'm still observing people and I'm having post-talk with the others. If I'm not mistaken, I have post-talk with them. Let me see another document here. Just a second. Entry system. It's opening here. Okay. On the 9th, I think I am. Nine. I have counseling 3 to 4. Can it be at 6 o'clock? Or is it
Friday?
too late? Yeah?
Friday? Great. 6 o'clock.
Yeah? Let me see here. So, because I have a post-talk with Anna at 5. So let's put at 6:30, because then if... Oh, no, sorry. There is a post-talk with Clarice at 6. Can it be at 7?
Yes.
7. Okay, so let's put here. Beatriz
Mm-hmm.
Guzmão.
Mm-hmm.
Counseling, 7:30. Okay?
Okay, 7:30?
7:30. Because then if I talk too much with Clarissa, if it's fast, I call you, send a message. Look, I'm ready. Can you? And then we start before that. Okay. Thank you for your patience. All right. I would also like to propose, if you can, to have a peer planning. What does that mean? I would sit with you to plan lessons together. Do you think it's helpful for you?
Yes, yes.
Only
Yes.
if it is helpful. And I'm not, my intention is not, I'm not saying that your lesson is not good, and I'm not saying that the way you are planning is not good. I could see a planned lesson, very organized, your own material, your own presentations. I liked it very much. I talked to Anna about that, okay? My intention is just to give you a closer attention, because when we plan together, maybe lots of questions will come out. And then, Josh, so I can do that. So, I shouldn't do this. Oh, I should. And then I think this can help, but only if you want, only if you feel comfortable, right? Yeah, and I'm being very, very transparent. And if you want to say, no, George, I don't want to do this, that's okay, Bia, no problem, okay?
No, I do, and it would be very helpful if it was flex one lesson.
Okay, great. So next Friday we are going to talk. You are going to tell me how you did this Saturday, okay? And next Friday we can start planning one lesson together. What do you think?
Yes, great.
So you tell me what you are going to. We can do like this. Jorge, next week I will teach pages based on pages 7 and 8, and then we can see together how to plan it. Okay? You can send me an email because I can take a look before, have ideas. All right?
Okay.
You plan, and I'll give you suggestions. This is the way it will work. I will not plan. You will plan, and I will be guiding you. All right?
Okay.
I think it will work. I don't know. If in the middle of the process you say, George, it's not helping, you tell me and then we change it. Okay?
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much. Very much for your patience. It was nice being there in your group. Okay? What I can tell you is we have lots of things to work together, but I can see a dedicated professional, and this is really, really positive, really good. Okay? Thank you very much. And don't forget, shout if you need for the kids 3, okay?
Okay, all right, all right.
And by the way, don't forget, Ian, you are going to be teaching in the school. So it's completely different. We have to get the students in the patio sometimes. Sometimes we don't have a room for us. I don't know which school it is. There are schools that offer a room for the teachers, blah, blah, blah. Some schools, you don't have anything like that, okay? But we are there just to teach, so you go there and teach, all right?
All right.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.